From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now in the Afternoon Edition, people in Oakland and neighboring cities unable to escape the smell as a fire rages from a recycling center near the Port of Oakland. Good afternoon. I'm Ryan Yamamoto. Taking a live look at Oakland, you can still see that fire is going strong. The Oakland Fire Department said the fire started around 6 p.m. yesterday at Radius Recycling, formerly known as Schnitzler Steel. It's a recycling center on Embarcadero West, and it was under control just before 10 p.m., but clearly the smoke is still impacting many people. Our Sean Chitness has more from the Alameda Ferry Terminal, where many commuters are waking up to an air advisory.
We have watched crews try to put out this fire all morning, and their response has lasted several hours. It really started early in the evening on Wednesday, and now finally it appears the fire is almost completely out. Now, earlier in the morning, we saw flames burning bright as well as thick, dark smoke heading up into the air. The Oakland Fire Department says they were finally able to make progress on reducing the size of the debris pile where the source of the fire likely started. Last night, firefighters needed help with heavy equipment to move around the scrap metal to try and find where the fire started. The response also included multiple fireboats from nearby cities. This morning at the ferry terminal, one family shared with us what it was like to be on a boat yesterday as the fire was just starting.
We were actually on the ferry coming back, and we weren't really aware of the fire until an announcement was made that everyone who was outside had to move to interior seating. It just kept mounting and mounting, and by the time we made the one stop in Oakland and then continued, the fire was even bigger.
There was an air quality advisory issued last night, and it was expected to continue into the afternoon today because of this fire. Anyone who can smell the smoke should stay inside and close their doors as well as their windows. And from this location, we heard multiple loud booms in the morning. We've asked the fire department. They say they are looking into it, but not able to say exactly what may have caused those explosions just yet. Now back to you.
And with a check on the weather, let's get the First Alert meteorologist, Jessica Birch.
The weather stays right around average for us as we head into our Thursday and even Friday forecast. The only difference, we're actually going to see some clouds rolling in from Tropical Storm Eugene that's starting to wring out the last of its energy currently over Southern California, giving them just a little bit of moisture down there. By the time it makes it up to us tomorrow, we're just going to see the clouds left over. But that keeps us nice and cool for our Friday forecast. Let's take it a step back and look at today. 60s along the coast this afternoon for our Thursday setup, 80s just into the Santa Clara Valley as we head off into our East Bay. If you want to take the bike for a nice little ride around the neighborhood or even just head out to your local park, this is the weather to do it. Beautiful sunshine for us off into those East Inland hills. It's cool and cloudy though along the coast. I mean, we're talking about Stinson Beach all the way down into Daly City, even San Francisco. The peninsula is going to see nice and cloudy conditions today, and as we head all the way up into Ukiah area, 90s are expected for us this afternoon with upper 80s for our friends in wine country just near St. Helena. We'll keep you updated on this warm forecast. Lots of events happening heading into this weekend, like the Sonoma County Fair. If you're heading out there, expect sunshine and 80s.
Well, happening right now, the deadly fires on the island of Maui continue to burn out of control as firefighters try to contain those flames. The confirmed number of people killed jumped overnight. That figure now stands at 36. Officials say fires have burnt more than 270 structures.
Oh my gosh, look at the harbor.
And a view from a private helicopter shows the scope of that destruction. The flames were fueled by strong winds from Hurricane Dora that passed south of the Hawaiian Islands. Thousands of people ran for shelter.
This is not even the worst of it. Still get dead bodies in the water floating and on the seawall. We've been pulling people out since last night, trying to save people's lives.
We're still trying to assess the amount of damage, but the road to recovery will be long.
Shelters are packed with residents who have nowhere else to go, and San Francisco Mayor London Breed, we have confirmed, is among the tourists who had to evacuate the island. And despite fierce winds appearing to have died down, the battle against those wildfires in Hawaii are still far from over. Jonathan Vigliotti has the latest from Maui.
Crews are battling 3 wildfires across the island of Maui, and they are now getting assistance from the Hawaii Army National Guard. 2 helicopters are dropping huge buckets of water on the deadly fires. The flames spread too fast for help to reach the western town of Lahaina, much of it destroyed. Wind-whipped flames engulfed the historic community on Tuesday, wiping out homes, businesses, and hotels.
Woke up this morning and
got on our phones to pictures of our house just down to the slab.
We're on a boat headed to Lahaina. This is one of the few ways to access the town. And what's incredible from this vantage point is the scale of destruction. We're talking miles of coastline completely burned.
Oh my gosh, look at the harbor.
With the fires raging, thousands of tourists have been scrambling to evacuate. Airlines are bringing in larger planes to help.
We got about a little over 11,000 travelers out of Maui. If we add in the airline personnel, it's 11,400 or so. We really appreciate what the airlines have done.
Exactly how the fires erupted has not been determined, but forecasters say winds from Hurricane Dora, hundreds of miles away, fanned them, leading to utter devastation.
We would really ask for prayer for the residents and the people traveling. We ran into people from all over the world.
Well, that's the Stewart family who are on their way back to the Bay Area today after getting caught in the middle of the fires during their family vacation. They were among the 4,000 tourists evacuated from hotels into the makeshift shelters at a convention center. They consider themselves lucky.
We're now kind of camping, but we had plenty of food. Unfortunately, not everybody was. Some folks were stranded. Some folks didn't have supplies. You know, as usual, stores ran out of water.
And it's not just people from the Bay Area stuck in Hawaii. There are also locals returning from their own vacations, stuck at SFO, not knowing what they'll be returning to once they do go home.
And upon landing here in San Francisco, find out all the flights to Maui are canceled. Now, we live on Maui, we just want to get home, but there's no flights going into Maui.
Longing to get home. I mean, you live in Hawaii, you want to get home.
As for getting a flight from any of the Bay Area airports to Maui, they've all experienced some delays and cancellations, but some flights are still getting through. Just depends on the conditions at the time. State regulators are meeting right now to decide whether to give Cruise and Waymo free rein to operate all around the city and around the clock in San Francisco. They've already driven millions of test miles without any major accidents, but we've also seen plenty of video of confused cars coming to stops, blocking regular and emergency traffic. Because of that, experts say the safety of these driverless cars is not totally clear.
The key issue with safety right now is getting more data and more publicly available data. At this point, the companies that are working on this have a lot of data that they retain in private, that they don't share publicly. And I think in order to gain the confidence of our government officials and of the general public, it's going to be necessary to share more data about what's really happening.
In total, San Francisco city officials said they have documented about 600 incidents involving self-driving cars.